Hello students, I am Divyam and I am welcoming you all in another video of the chapter Aldehydes and Ketones. In this video, I am going to discuss more about the chemical properties. As we had done nucleophilic addition reaction in my previous video, we had discussed these few reactions given in your NCERT: reaction with HCN, sodium bisulfite, Grignard reagent and alcohols. In this video, we are going to discuss about the reaction with ammonia and its derivative. We are going to see the reduction of aldehyde and ketone and oxidation of aldehyde and ketone. So let's start with the video. So our very first reaction is the reaction of aldehyde and ketone with ammonia and its derivative. As we know, NH3 is ammonia, and if we replace H by any other compound, let's say Z, it forms a ammonia derivative. Okay, so by treating carbonyl carbon with NH2Z, what we get, this type of complex we get, again NH2 and Z, a bond form. The H is H plus in the form of H plus attached to oxygen, because oxygen is having nucleophilic character in it, and H plus is having electron deficient center, so it forms OH here, and the rest part, which is negatively charged nucleophilic character, form a bond with carbon because carbon is having electrophilic nature, and then it formed this C double bond N Z plus H2O. The key points to remember is that the reaction is reversible and catalyzed by acid. This reaction is catalyzed by acid, and equilibrium favors product formation due to rapid dehydration of intermediate to form this. This intermediate is not much stable, so it's suddenly converted toward the C double bond NZ. That's why the equilibrium favors product formation because of not stable formation of this intermediate. Okay, this table is from your NCERT book. As we are discussing about Z can be either of this. It can be H, R, OH, NH2, a phenyl hydrazine, a 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrazine, or semi-carbazide. So it can either of this. So by changing the Z, we can get different type of products. Here the name of product is given. Okay, so you can draw these structures, and you can you also learn the product, the name of product, because it's very important. Then you know the structure of imine, oxime, hydrazone, semicarbazone. So these are very important to learn. You should know the structure of these type of products. Okay, because forming the product is very easy, but you should also name the product, because just by replacing the H with Z and forming a bond with C with NHZ and O with H, you can form a product very easily, but you cannot name until you had learned these names. So you go through this NCERT book, the page number is 360, and form this table and learn the name also. So let's go towards our next reaction, that is reduction. In this, we have to see two types of reactions: reduction to alcohol and reduction to hydrocarbons. So aldehydes and ketones can be reduced to alcohol and also can be reduced to hydrocarbons. CHO, aldehyde, reduced to primary alcohol, and ketone reduced to secondary alcohol. Okay, and reduction to hydrocarbon, there is a named reaction, Clemengen's reduction and Wolff-Kishner reduction. So the reagent is zinc, amalgam, and HCl, and here you can see the reaction of carbonyl carbon with NH2. Okay, so CO reduced to what? Hydrocarbon, CH2. Okay, and in Wolff-Kishner, it first of all, by removal of H2O water molecule, it forms this, and by reacting it with ethylene glycol, nitrogen liberated, and it also forms CH2. So in both Clemmensen reduction and Wolff-Kishner reduction, the carbonyl carbon reduced to same number of carbon. In CH2 it forms CH2, but by treating it with two different types of reagents. So you have to learn the reagent, that in Clemmensen reduction we use zinc amalgam in HCl, and in Wolff-Kishner reduction we use NH2 NH2. Okay, so now move on to the next reaction, that is oxidation. So in oxidation, again, as we very much familiar with two types of oxidation reactions, that is Fellings and Tollens. Okay, so what is Tollens? Tollens is basically, the chemical is ammoniacal silver nitrate solution. The Tollens reagent is ammoniacal silver nitrate solution, and it gives a mirror test because of deposition of silver besides the test tube. It forms a mirror effect. So by that we can distinguish also the ketone and aldehydes, because aldehydes give the reaction and Tollens does not give this reaction. It does not react with Tollens. Okay, so we also use this particular reagent for distinguishing aldehydes with ketones. So what aldehyde form? Aldehyde forms a deposition of silver, RCO negative, 2 water molecules and 4 ammonia molecule. And the ammoniacal silver nitrate solution is 2 AgNH3 whole twice plus. This is Tollens reagent. Okay, and what is Fellings test? Fellings, actually there are two A and B, solution A and B. We mix both the two. So what is Fellings solution A? It's a aqueous copper sulfate, and Fellings solution B is alkaline sodium potassium tartrate. It is also known as sodium potassium tartrate, is also known as Rossel salt. And what does this give? The aldehyde react with Fellings test and give reaction, but ketone does not give this reaction. Against this, Fellings test is used to distinguish both ketone and aldehydes in between. Okay, so by treating aldehyde with Fellings solution, it gives RCO negatives, copper oxide, cuprous oxide and water molecule. Okay, so here we had finished, in this video we had finished 3 reaction with ammonium and its derivative, the reduction and oxidation. You have to remember there are 2 types of name reaction, Clemmensen and Clemmensen and Wolff-Kishner. And in oxidation you have to learn Tollens and Fellings, and also you should know that these two, Tollens and Fellings, are used to differentiate ketone and aldehydes also, because ketone does not give Tollens and either Fellings also. Okay, so here we had finished this video. Hope you had understood these 3 reactions. Go through the NCERT book and just read all the reactions from there also. And if you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe, and also thank you for watching my videos.